So I'm here to make a video about how to set the ride height on the Citroën XM. I couldn't find any videos online. With these cars, if they sit for a long time with the suspension set in normal mode and they sit, it deforms the springs and they gradually start riding higher in the front. So you need to reset the height corrector on the front suspension to get it to sit at a normal height. Normally you want a four-wheel lift to do this. I don't have that. Most people don't have that in their garage, so I'm using ramps, which means it's going to be going up and down right in my face, which is a little freaky. So I've actually already set the ride height, but I'm going to do it again just to show everyone. So what I did is I took a rough measurement. I put this jack stand here right about the height that I want. That way, two things, it won't drop onto my head, which is good, and also that way I know where it should be. So you want to set it with the engine running so the height correctors are working. And this here, let's see if I can get it. That nut there, that is your anti-roll bar clamp right here. Oh, I can't find it. This thing right here. The height corrector valve is going to be twisting that. So what you do is you loosen it and then you rotate it to set your ride height where you want it while the engine's running. So we're gonna do that now. Like I said, I already set it, but I'm gonna do it again just to show y'all how to do it. So first take your hat off. Find the clamp, which is here. I believe it's 10 mil bolt. Loosen it up enough so you can spin it. So you can rotate it, and there will be a delay before the car moves. So I just rotated it just a little bit. Should rise up. Or did I go the wrong way? See, there's the delay, and now the car's rising up. So now we're setting it, now it's set too high. So we're gonna drop it down to where we want. So we're gonna rotate it just a little bit, and you wait, it takes about 10 seconds. And we want it right about this height. Now there might be a little resistance, so you want to kind of hold it. There it goes. So now it moves. A little bit more. A little bit more. Come on. There we go. Now that's where we want it. So I lost my wrench. And there, you're done. Now your standard height setting is going to ride at the correct height. Pretty basic rule of thumb here is you want this trim here to be basically just not quite level, a little bit above your wheel, the top trim of the wheel. So if I can get this to sit right, come on. So there we go. It's right about perfect. That's a rule of thumb. I believe the number is 145 millimeters from the chassis to the ground. I'll measure that when it's off jack stands, but if you need to correct it, put it back up, crank it open, twist it, crank it closed, you're done. Of note, this is one of the rare non-hydroactive models. This doesn't have the hydroactive system, so I believe it's basically the same suspension as the CX. It doesn't have all the computer control gizmos. It's just the height corrector. It's just the height control. That's it. 5 spheres, not 7.